Hey Cancer, thanks for joining me. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net doing your October 2016 monthly tarot reading using Barbara Moore's Silver Witchcraft Tarot and the Druid Craft. I can't remember. Where's the box? I don't remember who did the Druid Craft. I'm sorry. Google can tell you. It's a nice fall day here. It's October 1st. I'm very late getting this out. Nice fall day here in Vermont. I love fall. Okay, so I'm going to pull two cards for three different categories. We're going to do work, home, and relationships. So, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the Druid Craft. So this energy may be affecting you this month. This is feeling left out, feeling like worried about money, worried about health, worried about your home, like worrying about physical, tangible things. And that worry then erodes sort of your faith in things, in life, your spiritual, it affects your spirituality in a negative way. So, and there is all this light. If she could just look around the tree, help is available and things are not as bad as they seem. But when you're struggling, it's hard to kind of climb out of that. So, and she's covering her eyes. So it's a little bit of a Eight of Swords feeling, like you don't, if she just took her hand down and peeked around the corner there, she would see support and warmth and light and enlightenment and the way out and a positive state of mind. So look for areas that maybe you're dwelling on the negative and see if there's a way you can be more receptive to positive things and recognize that there is help out there if you need it, if you ask for it. Was that Harry Potter? Help comes to those who ask for it. And this card, I love this card in this deck. This card came up. So I see this playing off the Five of Pentacles nicely. This card to me is all about confidence. So if you think stereotypical, traditional gender roles, traditionally back a couple hundred years, women, didn't usually preside over their property by themselves. They usually were married or their husband took care of it. This woman has a falcon that she's trained. Again, hunting, training falcons, not traditionally a woman's hobby. But in more modern times, it's like, what are you not doing? It's doing things, whether your upbringing, what society tells you, what you heard growing up, whatever box you got put into, and we all get put into a box, and we take those things on ourselves and think, well, this is who I am. I'm Jennifer, and I have this type of job. I have this type of education. I belong to this group of people, and people always say I'm this type of person, and I'm that. And we just sort of even put our own selves into this neat little box of who we are, and that's bullshit, quite frankly. And you can do whatever you want to do. You don't have to be who you've labeled yourself or other people have labeled you. You can be whoever you want to be, and I think that's what her secret is. I'm sure she has many secrets, but the secret to having confidence is just knowing you can count on yourself and setting off on your own path and doing what feels right to you, regardless of what other people think, regardless of what you think you should do. So I think she's sort of trapped here in society and her own box that of this is who you are. And so I think a lot of you are going to be breaking free and surprising even yourselves this month with, maybe all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to move, or I'm going to make an abrupt, or not, it doesn't have to be abrupt, but it may seem abrupt to others. Although I think it's been building in you for years. You are no longer going to hide from, some of you may be coming out of the closet sexually. Um, that just, I never read that this way, but it's like you're going to just reveal who's really been inside you all along, but you had been afraid to see, and it's going to be really positive. So this is a really positive thing. Anytime we live more authentically, it's positive. Now people are going to want to shove you back in that box because that's who you are. That's, they know who you are. You're this person, and some people will accept you for who you are in the moment without any questions. Some people it's going to take a little time, and some people may never come around, and that's their problem, because you're the one who lives your life and lives with the consequences. And who wants to live with the consequences of not living a fulfilling life? That's no fun. That's not what life's about. So break out of your comfort zone. You do things out of the quote, out of what you think your ordinary is, and make doing new things or setting off on a new path what's ordinary for you. This is who I am. I'm doing new things. I don't need to be kept in a box. It's kind of like musicians who have put out a few albums and it has a distinct style and you love that style, and then all of a sudden they put out an album with a completely different feel to it, different even sound, different kind of music. And a lot of people don't like that. They're like, oh, where did, I love the old stuff. Well, give it a chance. Maybe you'll like it. Yeah, I don't know. And that's okay. And then the artist may find a new following that appreciates that type of music. But that's what is coming out of them. That was what is meant to happen. That's them putting out their creativity into the world. So put your own creative life out into the world, whatever that is. Oh my God, it's almost 8 minutes. I haven't even turned over the cards. Breaking free. So for some of you, this is the work category. This is, did I say 8 of Swords before? This is that feeling of denial, of feeling trapped in a situation, and being trapped by your own self-limiting thoughts and beliefs, not truly being trapped. You can get a different job. You can change careers. You can find a fulfilling job, but you just need to cut that rope. She has the knife in her hand. Why isn't she cutting herself free? Where are it's usually your mind. This is a sword card. Where are you keeping yourself trapped mentally? Like, okay, well, I need a safe job with good benefits. Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe you can start a side job and eventually that can blossom into something. Do you know for sure that a job in an area you're interested in won't have good benefits? Have you actually done the research? Who cares what other people think? So you need to cut yourself free in some sort of self-limiting, self-limiting area that's keeping you trapped. You're keeping yourself trapped in a situation that you feel bound to, but truly aren't. And you want to find something emotionally fulfilling. You want to feel good about things. He's the king of emotions. You want to find a career that is emotionally fulfilling. I don't really need to say any more on that. Home life. Oh my God. You want an emotionally fulfilling home life. You are a water sign, so you really want to feel good. Three of Cups. You want to surround yourself with supportive people, like-minded people. Go out and accept socializing opportunities this month. It may be getting out that you meet these more like-minded people, and maybe they have a lead for a job. But really being emotionally fulfilled and emotionally feeling good emotionally. It's like you are determined to get out of feeling like that, one way or another this month, and that's awesome. Like, just cut that rope free. Just do it. Just cut it. Why don't, I mean, cut the cord cutting. Some of you may need to do some cord cutting. Now, do I think cord cutting, do I really believe there are like magical cords? No. But I think it's like, do I really think this crystal's gonna like cure my cancer? Hell no. And I mean, no. But if I want to hold this crystal and I feel like this crystal, think of health, think of positive things. Like, this is a tangible way to make my mind focus. And that's not even what that crystal means, but when I'm holding this, I'm thinking good thoughts, good health, good vibes. You know what I mean? So it's like training your mind to stay positive instead of negative. So a cord cutting. Sometimes we need to do something physical, or even like writing stuff down. Like, I am letting this idea of who I am go. I am letting this this relationship that didn't last forever, go. It doesn't mean it was a failure necessarily, but that's kind of how we view things. They're either success or failure. Well, it's all wisdom and ways to gain experience in life. So don't be afraid to do something, write something down and bury it in the backyard, burn it in the fire and say, I am letting this go. I am free to move on. Things like that. Wow. We're getting a lot of really good cards in the relationship category. So a lot of people letting go in order to bring new things in. So for some of you, this is going to be someone you knew before. Please don't go back to someone that you've had you've broken up with because things went sour. Please don't do that. I just don't understand why people go back to people where the relationship has run its course. But however, if you meet someone that you've known as a child, you went to high school together, you went to college together, never really had a relationship, or maybe you dated a couple times, but for whatever reason, logistical reasons, other people in the picture, it just didn't happen. That's the type of energy that may be coming in that can be very fruitful this month for you. So look for that type of situation potentially. You could meet someone because of a connection with your kids. You could meet someone with kids. You could meet someone that you want kids with if you have a wish for a family. But definitely get out, be open, and do the work. This is a theme coming up for a lot of signs. Do the work of being open, letting things go, releasing negativity, not bringing situations from the past into the future, and looking at things as fresh, new beginnings, so that you are receptive to receiving. Take any invitations, date offers, get out there this month. And you definitely are not going to be feeling like that by the end of this month. That's really going to turn around for you. And it's going to turn around because you are going to say, hey, I'm not going to feel like this anymore. I'm not going to stay tied to things that I don't truly need to be tied to. And open myself up for new positive experiences. Oh my God, I'm just looking. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these cards, you have 5 cups cards. That's pretty amazing. No wands? No wands cards on the table. But this looks really amazing. Like, if you just need to do the work to make sure you're not limiting yourself in some area, and then things are just really going to open up to you. You're going to be feeling really good as you move into November. So thanks for watching, Cancer, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.